Hello, this is Kate from dailytarotgirl.com, and this is your weekly tarot card reading. And today I'm using the Robin Wood Tarot deck, and this was actually the deck that I learned how to read tarot with. So I feel really at home with this deck of cards. And before I get started on the reading, I just want to say that I went to Doreen Virtue's workshop on how to be an angel card reader. And it was in Vancouver, and it was lots of fun, and I wrote a blog post about it. So if you're interested in reading about my experiences with the workshop, I'm going to put the link to that blog post in the description of this video. Okay, so I'll start with the first card, which represents Monday and Tuesday of the upcoming week. Okay, we've got the Empress. So this is a nice card to enter into the week with, and the Empress is all about abundance and feeling totally abundant and feeling like you don't really have to work too hard for things. So that feeling that, you know, things are coming to you. You don't have to go out there seeking and striving and trying. Things are coming to you. Things are relaxed. Things are easy. And this is also a card that can come up if you're at a time in your life where you feel like you're sort of just coming into your talents, where expressing your talents feels very joyful and it doesn't feel like you have to prove anything to anyone. And I just want to look at this card and see if anything else is jumping out at me. It's a very feminine card. As you can see, the woman on the card is pregnant, and then there's a female symbol above her. And the wheel that she's using to weave, this is all about cycles and things moving in cycles. And of course, the Empress, if you have a Rider-Waite deck, it shows a woman in a garden in, you know, springtime or summertime when everything is in bloom. So this, of course, is about the cycles of time and the cycles of the seasons. And it's just a reminder that if you aren't feeling like you're very abundant at the moment, if you aren't feeling this energy of the Empress, it just means that you're in a sort of a quieter phase of your life, and rest assured that you will be entering the time of the Empress fairly soon. And so yeah, things come and go, and things change, and that's the nature of things. And moving on into the middle of the week, we've got the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles, I'm always fascinated by this card, because the Knight of Pentacles, it's about feeling a little bit stuck. So if you feel like you're overthinking things and feeling like everything has to be perfect before you move forward, it's important for you to realize that you may never move forward. And so a lot of us, sometimes we're waiting to feel comfortable with something before we take any risks, or we want to feel like things are a sure thing, you know, before stepping out of our comfort zone. Or you might be waiting until you're an expert at something before doing something. And this card is just letting you know that sometimes when you wait for things like that to happen, you could be waiting a really, really long time. And you don't have to wait to be perfect before you do anything. And that's a surefire way to kind of be hoarding your gifts and not sharing them with others, if you're waiting for perfection in order to share yourself with others, in order to, you know, step out of your comfort zone. So I feel like the middle of the week is a challenge period, and the challenge is to step out of our comfort zone and to move forward on our path, even though there might be things that are kind of holding us back. So whether that's fear or so basically that's the only thing I'm getting, is fear holding us back. So despite those fears, you want to find ways to move forward. And you can move forward slowly. You can take little steps. It's not like you have to rush forward full steam ahead or anything like that. But another thing I get with this card is he's all covered in armor. And again, I feel like there's this sense of vulnerability about the middle of the week. Like, we're going to be feeling a little more vulnerable than usual, and we're going to be a little more hesitant, and we're going to feel like we really want to kind of hunker down and think things through. And the challenge is to to take care of our needs. So, you know, realizing that we feel this way, that's okay, but to keep going forward anyhow and not let this keep us stuck and immobile. And the last card represents the weekend. So this is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And wow, we have two gorgeous feminine cards, both the Empress and the High Priestess in reading. And I love it when these two cards come up. And there's a lot of feminine energy here. And the High Priestess is about recognizing the power of our feminine energy. Whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. We all have a masculine side and we have a feminine side. And this is all about getting in touch with the feminine side. And so when I talk about the feminine side, I mean like your intuition, your sort of sense of feeling, emotion, and communication, connecting, but basically being open. That's the key to this card, is being open to guidance, being open to wisdom. And it's actually kind of the opposite of the Knight of Pentacles. If you look at the Knight of Pentacles, he's covered in armor and he's still, he's not moving forward. He doesn't really appear to be very open. He's not, embracing life with open arms. And as you can see with the High Priestess, she has a book that's open. She's an open book. And her energy, even just looking at her posture and her energy, she's holding this crystal ball. She just has this very open energy about her. The wind's, blowing at her face, blowing her hair back. And you just get this really open feeling with her. And so the weekend is all about opening up. So opening up to your intuitive gifts, and just being able to receive things, whether it's help or guidance or whatever that is. But it's a really nice shift from the middle of the week. So if you're feeling vulnerable and kind of stuck in the middle of the week, you have the weekend to look forward to, because the energies are kind of shifting and you're going to be able to open up a little bit more. Okay, so that has been your weekly tarot card reading. And my name is Kate from dailytarotgirl.com, and thank you so much for joining me, and have a beautiful week.